on a consistent basis. We got to move on and continue to be fans. And the crazy part is, like I said, the product sucks so bad on all ends. I don't know. Besides NXT, how could and even TNA. But other than that, how can you watch it? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like honestly, this Cody Rhodes shit not working. I'm tired of this bloodline shit. The bloodline shit wasn't nothing but a bunch of promos anyway.
They've been having the Samoans replace the American Negroes. Like, hey, it's like, hey, you know what? Let's pass these Samoans off as black.
Remember when I said
Yeah.
that America is going to show you how it would be if American Negroes were treated equally via the Hispanics?
Yeah.
That's what the WWE is doing with the Samoans
Yeah.
right now. That's a prime example. Negro. It's like fucking 12 active Samoans, maybe more. I don't have an accurate count right now, but I'm kind of along them lines, right? Mike,
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
right?
There's The Rock, Roman Reigns, Solo Sokoa, the Usos, Nia Jax. So that's about six.
Brunson Reed, I just found out he was a Samoan.
Let me see Bronson
And
Reed.
you got Jacob, you got
Oh yeah,
Jacob,
Jacob Fatu. That would be eight.
that's eight.
If Bronson if
Uh,
Bronson Reed is some, let me see.
no, he is.
Okay.
I just read that
Oh
last week.
wow. Let's see.
Hmm.
Yep, he is of Samoan descent. There it is.
So that's nine, or did you add him with the eight?
Yeah, let's see. Rock, Roman Reigns, Solo Sokoa, Usos, that's five. Nia Jax, six. Jacob Fatu, seven. Bronson Reed, eight.
They just signed Lance Anoa'i or whatever.
That's nine. Whoever that is.
That's nine. Yeah. Come on now, there's a couple of other motherfuckers in there. Who all in that bloodline was? There's more than Jacob in there.
There is Tama
Tom
Tonga and
Noah.
Tongaloa, but they're not Samoan. They're Tongan.
What's the difference?
Let me see. Because I think Tonga
They
is a.
Hawaiian and they Polynesian and shit. They the same. I'm gonna put them in the same category.
Let me see. It is in Polynesia.
And they portraying them. They're tethering off of them. They're cosplaying off of their culture. But they want to be them. So be it. That's them. They Samoans, so that you can add them too. But and let me see. I'm trying to think because I know it's at least one more woman. Um,
There was Tamina Snuka.
no, but I'm talking about
Oh,
active,
actor.
and she still got a job, but that bitch ain't seen that bitch since
Yeah.
2012. But, supremacy,
Yeah.
and like I said, the fact that they got so many of them that are active, and y'all want to sit up here and tell me to be satisfied because of the three women that we see. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell. How can I be satisfied just because you put a black face in front of me and they happen to stand out more than the rest? That's not the problem. The problem is equality across the board. And if we are, when you think America, you think black and white. Okay. So all of these other people should be non-factors because it's not a lot of us wrestling in Japanese promotions. It's not a lot of us wrestling in Mexican promotions, and I'm not necessarily openly, consistently advocating for that because that's not American promotions. Although I should, and I checked out your content, man. Uh, I believe that you should because I know it's older. You should probably put out more now current. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I noticed that you, I don't know if you still a huge Japan fan
I haven't.
because that's generally what you reported on, right?
Yeah, I used to watch New Japan. Not as much new. Newer. I haven't even. I haven't seen it in a while. I'll occasionally watch like
But you
Wrestle
familiar
Kingdom,
with
but
that.
yeah,
So
they
you
got the
able to
problem
watch it
too.
consistently. Well, I want you to start advocating for more American Negroes to wrestle in their
Yeah,
promotions. How about that?
yeah, they should.
And my thing is, I didn't advocate for it more because you would figure, like, white supremacy is a global institution. And but you would think that in America we should be able to represent America as Americans. And like I said, when you think America, you think black and white, right? So fuck the Mexicans and the Samoans and the fucking Japanese
Yeah,
and all these other different groups. Integrate us properly first, and then we can worry about other people.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And since they won't do that, Triple H got to go. He's had heart problems.
Yeah,
You know, Tony Khan mother. Apparently, the bitch is on her deathbed. I believe that if Tony Khan mother dies, then he will leave the business. You know he a pussy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I believe that if his mother dies, when she dies, hopefully so, he will leave for the business.
yeah. I can see it.
He got to go too. And you know, I wanted to refer y'all one more thing. I got to get ready to wrap it up. Negro, I'm pretty sure you have. Mike, please tell me if you've seen this. Have y'all seen Bamboozle?
Bamboozle.
I think I might have seen it back in the day.
Let me look at it.
Yeah. Watch that again. If you type in Google effed up movies, EFFED up movies, it's a good stream for that movie. They got all the effed up movies throughout history, race related, all types of
Bamboozle.
related
Is it where it has
movies.
blackface?
hmm
Oh, Damon Wayans.
It's his least talked about movie. And they kept it away from us for a reason.
I didn't see that
It's
one.
one of Damon Wayne's best acting. That's a really good movie.
I'm gonna have to check it
I
out.
suggest if you ain't going to see it tonight, I suggest you watch it tonight. It's a reason why too because that's so relevant to the entertainment industry to this day, and it's a message. So many messages in that movie. But one thing though is they led black people to kill black people. You'll see how the system of white supremacy led that to happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I said that to say this: Bobby Lashley, whether you want to call yourself a black man or not, you in our way. And instead of me wanting to take my attention to Triple H dying, since I figured that what you just did is more of a threat, your ass gotta go too.
Mm.
Your shit is more of a threat than what Triple H said. And that's a damn shame for me to have to say that white supremacists led you to say that though. Better believe that shit. I know that for sure. And if you watch Bamboozle, then that statement that I just made will come more clear than you thought. Any last thoughts before I wrap it up?
Man. May.
Negro.
No, I'm about to slide out. But I want to say thank you for allowing me to co-host. It was a good space, man. As always, you got me more involved with wrestling than before. So, and I like it from like different angles, and I really do appreciate it.
I just want to say that I appreciate you and your input on everything. Um, I just want to say I'm highly disappointed. Like I said, I thought that if this was something like this was to ever happen, I would gloat and be like, "I told you so." For all the people that told me, "Oh, Bobby Lashley is black because he got dark skin," but I'm just disappointed, man. I mean, even when I knew he was Hispanic, I always stood up for this guy. I didn't like how the WWE treated him and shit, and I even said it publicly. I love Bobby Lashley because of his work rate and what he's done for the business, in the business, I should say. And I thought that he did get a bad break, even when he got his breaks. I stood up for this guy for 20 years, especially when I thought that he was black. I wished him more. He married a black woman, you know what I'm saying? All this shit. And for you to just tell me, like I said, on the tether route, I talk to tethers all the fucking time on this app. They say some foul, disrespectful shit, and I don't get bothered by it because that's the game. You know what I'm saying? And I say my foul shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Bobby Lashley said the worst thing I ever heard a tether admit. I never heard a tether say they wanted to erase blackness. Do y'all know how dangerous that is?
Yeah. When he said
I
that, I was like,
never heard a tether say I want to erase blackness.
I grew up a Bobby Lashley fan, so hearing him say that was
Man, that
like,
shit hurt.
yeah, it did.
That shit hurt. I don't care who it come from, except for the whites, because the whites always gonna say some
Like, I
bullshit.
expect white people to
But
say that.
but melanated people,
Yeah, that was just brutal.
that's the worst shit I ever heard anybody, any tether
Yeah, it
say.
felt like a kick in the
Tether.
balls.
So there is no being a Bobby Lashley fan.
Nah,
There is no being a Bobby Lashley
nah,
fan. You know, I could give him credit for what he is, but that's the last time you ever gonna hear me say that. He gotta die. From this point, he's got to go. That is death talk. That's death talk. Now you talking to my children. Now you talking about erasing my children,
racing my nephews.
my grandchildren. Boy, it's some dangerous shit. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Mike, you good?
Yeah,
All right. I appreciate y'all coming through and y'all input. And I mean, it all come from a real place. Um, Packer Time Ryan, he done. You know what I'm saying? I gave him an opportunity to talk to an American Negro that's not going to troll him, and he wouldn't even let him get out the gate. So that's how I know that he was never, sincere about none of this shit. You just don't like the shit that I post on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You a troll, you a nerd. So he's done. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Negro didn't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even ask him nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? So he's done. But moving forward, this tether troll shit, we got a bigger fight on our hands. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We could talk about the importance of not associating with them, but actually having these conversations with them, 5 minutes or less, and that's it.
yep,
We beyond educating them. You know, if you want, anytime I want to learn something, I shut the fuck up. Negro, a lot of times when I'm in your space and I'm not talking, whether I got a mic or not, and I'm not talking, what am I doing? Fucking listening and learning. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
So I appreciate you, brother. Are y'all following each other?
Yeah, I'm following. Yeah, we're following each other.
Yeah. Um, he getting his website together. So subscribe to his website, and he getting his YouTube back with his original content, so you can really, really see what this nigga is. I'm sorry, what this Negro is about.
Yeah.
Um, so check him out, and y'all connect,
Yeah.
and I mean this more than ever because this is my new closing tag, but I mean this more than ever, especially after what Bobby Lashley said. And the next week, I am going to focus more on delineation, as if we didn't already. I just got to put that. I got to put a lot of stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, so I'm gonna say this, and I mean this more than ever, especially after this shit. American Negroes, take care of yourself as an individual and take care of one another as family. Because as our ancestor Frankie Beverly plainly stated, we are one. And that's the way it is. Peace.
Peace.